Hello, I am D-Man, back with part 2 of Total Drama Hunger Games. Here is the current status screen if you haven't seen the last episode, or just if you want a reminder. All of District 1 and District 2 are alive. Sean has been, unfortunately, he is deceased. Jasmine has 2 kills, Dave has 1 kill. Brody has deceased, Jeff has 2 kills. Heather and LaShawna have a kill each on District 5, and Sam has a kill as well. Only the twins remain on District 7. Topher and Rodney have deceased. Emma has deceased on District 8, no kills there. Tyler with 2 kills in District 9, okay. And District 10, Scott, he did manage to get a kill before he died. Brick and Lanning are also gone. Joe's the only one left on District 10. And for District 11, Sugar has 2 kills, and Scarlett and Max have deceased. Oh, and Stephanie has a kill. Anyways, I think that's a little bit of enough recap. Surprised Tyler has 2 kills. Tyler's normally, Tyler doesn't strike me as the killing type. But anyways, let's proceed. To night 2 of the Hunger Games. Duncan attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Sammy tends to Stephanie's wounds. Okay, well I can see, Sammy being nice like that. Ryan cooks his food before putting his fire out. That's good. Don't want to be caught by anyone. Don't be, snuck up and raided or stolen from or killed. Leonard, Harold, Dawn, and Cameron sleep in shifts. Okay, we got like all the fucking nerds. Is that what we got here? Amy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jeff looks at the night sky. Damn, if only that was Sky. That would have been kind of funny. No one thinks about winning. Well, you know what? I certainly think about winning. Sometimes. Mike quietly hums. Zoe receives fresh food as well. Okay. Always want to know what these unknown sponsors are. Who's sponsoring Zoe? Is it Chris? Is it... maybe it's her parents? Yeah, maybe it's just a company that just likes Zoe. Friends Sierra, Taylor, and Heather sleep in shifts, and Dakota, MacArthur, Owen, and Anne-Marie also sleep in shifts. Alejandro receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I'm pretty sure this is now the second hatchet Alejandro's got, so he's dual wielding. Well, I don't know. Lindsay stole from Alejandro, so he must have lost his hatchet. Lindsay must have stolen Alejandro's hatchet, and then he's gotten another one. That's kind of funny. Sam looks at the night sky. Again, if only it was Sky. Tyler and Sanders sleep in shifts. Fair enough. Gwen, Jasmine, and Sugar cheerfully sing songs together. I don't know how these three get along whatsoever. I mean, Jasmine and Gwen can get along, for sure. How does Gwen and Sugar get along? Jasmine and Sugar get along? I have no idea how that happened, but good on them. B receives medical supplies, and oh, Kelly, that's not a good way to die. No one wants to die of hunger like that. They needed that. Why didn't Kelly get the food sponsor? I mean, Kelly's rich. She should be able to get people to sponsor him, but guess not. Joe kills Kitty as she tries to run. Joe, expectedly, she's gonna be pretty ruthless in this game. I think it's fair enough for Joe to do. Lindsay receives fresh food. Well, that's good. Dave convinces LaShawna to snuggle with him. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Sky thinks about home. There, that's understandable. I'm sure Sky's thinking about her sister and stuff like that. That makes sense. Courtney loses sight of where she is. Okay, and Cody sees a fire but decides, I'm just gonna stay hidden. So I think is the wise choice for Cody. Day 3. Jasmine and Trent split up to search for resources. Ryan tends to Alejandro's wounds. Okay. Okay, Ryan being nice and Alejandro. Did Alejandro and Ryan work together at the beginning? I don't think they did, but I don't think Alejandro's done anything particularly mean so far, so I think he's trying to play the long game. I think he's trying to be nice, play the long game. Noah manages to construct a shack. Good on him. Sanders picks flowers. What's the point? Tyler defeats Zoe in a fight. Somehow. Zoe is surprisingly um, physically quite well gifted. Tyler is not. He's quite a clumsy boy, but Tyler manages to defeat Zoe in a fight, but decides to spare her life. Because Tyler's nice like that. LaShawn was pricked by thorns. Okay, and now Dave receives a hatchet. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't see, like, Leonard or... hopefully he doesn't see Leonard or maybe Sky at any point. Depends how Dave and Sky feel about each other in the simulation. If they hate each other, then... Ooh. If they don't hate each other, it depends. Joe picks flowers. What? Why? What the fuck, Joe? You don't pick flowers. Heather discovers another river. That is the second river she's now discovered. Sammy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Mike tries to sleep through the entire day. Cameron injures himself. Yeah, Cameron's quite a bit of a weak guy, unfortunately. Amy chases Jeff. Amy is pretty scary, so that I don't blame Jeff. Sam and Taylor split up to search for resources. That's hilarious. Those two, I don't see those two getting along at all. MacArthur tends to Sky's wounds. Okay, that's nice of MacArthur. Harold tends to Owen's wounds. That's nice of Harold. Everyone's being quite nice. Sugar tries to spear fish with a trident. Emphasis on the try. B receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Alright, nice. Dawn and Sierra hunt for other tributes. I think they did in the last episode. I think they also had the help from Zoe. Now they're just on their own. And Cody fishes. Fair enough. Stephanie defeats Dakota in a fight. That's very predictable, but decides to spare her life. Okay, Stephanie. Okay. Lindsay receives clean water. She really needs these sponsors, or else Lindsay. I don't know how she's gonna find her own food and water. Courtney's pricked by thorns. But Gwen picks. Why is everyone picking fucking flowers for? Gwen, stop picking the flowers. Duncan discovers a cave. Ooh, okay. See what he does with that. And Anne-Marie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Leonard sees smoke rising in the distance. Only 2 people died on that. Wow. People are... I mean, I set it to medium rate of death, but people are dying slowly. Well, I just see it. I just saw another death. Well, let's read the first 2 bits. Okay, LaShawna cries herself to sleep. First of all, that's poor LaShawna. That's very sad. What's much funnier is Alejandro receiving another fucking hatchet. This is the 3rd hatchet this bastard received. How many do you need? Do you really need to dual wield them? Fucking triple wield them? Like, come on, you only got 2 arms. Unless that 3rd thing is... Oh, that's not an arm. Duncan dies from hunger. That is a sad way for Duncan to go. Think he'd go down to fight or something? No. Tyler, Amy, Sammy, Lindsay, and Dawn sleep in shifts. Well, hey, Lindsay and Tyler have found each other, that's good. Sammy and Amy have found each other, that's probably not as good, but, sisters gotta work together, and Dawn is just chilling. Trent receives medical supplies, B stays awake all night. Leonard defeats... I was really about to say Leonard defeats Leonard in a fight, wasn't I? Jasmine defeats Leonard in a fight, but spares his life. Sky receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Well, that's dangerous. Mike, Owen, Ryan, and Jeff tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Yay! How happy. Cody destroys Joe's supplies. Ooh, that is risky, Cody, but it looks like it worked out. I'm sure if Joe found Cody, Cody won't have a head anymore. Or a neck if it's snapped. Sierra, MacArthur, and Dave cheerfully sing songs together. Yay, we are not gonna die. Courtney and Zoe tell stories about themselves to each other. I like that interaction. I like it. Them just being like, I regret a lot of things in life, Zoe. I really do. Zoe's like, oh, it's okay. You can always learn. And I can imagine how that would go. Taylor attempts to start a fire. Typically unsuccessful. Let's see how Noah does. Noah climbs a tree to rest. And Amory destroys Santa's supplies while she is asleep. Stephanie loses sight of where she is, and Sugar stays awake all night. Harold cries himself to sleep. Poor guy. No, that's never fun. Dakota screams for help. That's Dakota. That is Dakota. That makes perfect sense. That's perfectly in character. Gwen tries to treat her infection. That's fair enough. Sam and Cameron sleep in shifts, and Heather stays awake all night. Day 4. Now, Tyler is stalking Heather. Now, okay, that's interesting. Why is Tyler stalking Heather? Cody, once again, he's like, oh, I stole from Joe. Oh, I've got the thrill. I'm gonna steal from someone else. I'm gonna steal from Jasmine while she isn't looking. Gets away with it again, but you're playing a dangerous game, my friend. Sam receives an explosive. That's okay. Taylor, Mike, and Sierra start fighting, but Mike runs away as Taylor kills Sierra. That's an epic fight, and also how the fuck did Taylor win that fight? When I said epic fight, I meant between Mike and Sierra. That could have been pretty cool, but how did Taylor kill Sierra? Oh wow. Alright, okay, don't fuck with Taylor. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Sugar goes hunting. Harold, Dakota, Leonard, and B hunt for other tributes. Okay, I can see it. Everyone's receiving explosives, isn't it? Everyone's receiving an explosive now. I'm sure the sponsor is just giving everyone explosives just to watch chaos go down. And you know what? I don't blame them. Now, Zoe and Sammy work together for the day. That's an interaction I've always wanted to see. It'd be a very sweet little friendship, I reckon. Except here, they're working together to maybe kill other people. Alejandro makes a wooden spear. Dude, you've already got 2 hatches. Do you really need a wooden spear? Courtney sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Wise choice, Courtney. You don't take the risk. Trent scares Lindsay off. Alright, well, at least you didn't kill her off. Lashawna hunts for other tributes. Sanders stalks Dawn. Okay, you know what? That one makes more sense. Dawn is a weird chick. Very mysterious. Well, maybe not. Yeah, not weird, but like mysterious. Who knows what Dawn's hiding? Dave begs for Stephanie to kill him, but she refuses, keeping Dave alive. Okay, Dave is not feeling this anymore. Like, to be fair, it's been like 4 days of this crap. I don't blame him. Amy tries to spear fish with a trident. Emery is pricked by thorns. Cameron begs for Gwen to kill him. Well, that's like, I don't think, because like, yeah, Gwen and Cameron are friends. Gwen doesn't really want to kill you, Cameron. Cameron is also once again, this is the second time Cameron wanted to be offed off, and they refused. So Jeff practices his archery, and Sky, Ryan, Noah, and Joe raid MacArthur's camp while she is hunting. 2 cannon shots can be heard from the distance. Wow. I'm gonna end part 2 here, I think. So we're gonna go 2 days at a time. At least for now. This is I mean, I don't know how many parts this is gonna be, because there are not many people dead, and there is a heck of a lot. I feel like there's gonna be a lot more going on. We've had, yeah, not much has changed, to be honest. It's been very chill. But we'll see what happens in part 3. Maybe part 3 will be the final part, maybe not. We'll see. Looks like it might be 4. This might be 4 parts, though. Who knows? I don't have no, honestly, I have no idea. Anyways, yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next part.